Fraser McGrogan, the Executive Director of the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of our Leveling Up podcast. If you're just joining us for the first time today, we have so many podcasts that we'd love for you to check out. If you go to our website at greateruticachamber.org, we have done a lot of shows since the pandemic started hitting our area. It was basically our way of making sure that you're in touch with all of our area businesses and organizations. So please go over to the website and check those out. There's over 50 on there. They're episodes that range from about 15 to 20 minutes, and just a great way for you to get to know how you can support all of our area businesses. You also can listen to the podcast if you go on to Apple or Google Podcasts or Stitcher or Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. You can go to the show, just search Leveling Up with Megan McGrogan. Make sure you please hit that subscribe button. And that way, every time there's a new show, you'll get a notification and you can throw it on when you're cooking dinner, or maybe while you're eating your breakfast at our guest place of business that we're going to talk about in a minute. Maybe you can go grab a donut and a cup of coffee and throw on the podcast and listen to everything going on in the area. So today we have a special guest with us. Again, it is Ramon from Ramon's Bakery. And Ramon is one of our finalists for our Business of the Year Awards. So this year we are celebrating our 2020 Business of the Year Awards with a 1-hour television special. And that's going to air on Tuesday, December 15th from 7 to 8 p.m. on CBS-Utica. So if you mark your calendars for that show, it's going to be a great hour, again, celebrating all of these finalists and ultimately unveiling the winners of our 2020 Business of the Year Awards. And this whole event is made possible by our presenting sponsor, Staffworks. So we hope you'll join us on the 15th. But for today, I'd like to get into talking to Ramon. Again, he is my guest for today's show, Ramon from Ramon's Bakery. Thank you so much for being with us today, Ramon.
Oh, thanks for having me today.
So, Ramon, we have been to your great location. We've had your delicious, delicious treats. We did your grand opening, I believe it was last year already. It's kind of surprising.
Yeah, almost a year now.
Yeah. So if anybody hasn't heard of you, tell us everything that you guys have to offer at Ramon's Bakery.
We do everything from donuts, cakes, pies, breads, rolls. We offer deli-style lunches, meatloaf mashed potatoes. We do pasta fazool, mac salad, all the different sorts of foods there.
Yeah, and you have breakfast too, right? Are you still doing breakfast?
Right now we put the breakfast on hold.
Okay.
With COVID-19, everything going on with that. But we do offer breakfast pizzas. We offer a new item called the kolache, which is a Czech pastry, Czech breakfast item, actually. So we're always trying to do something new, trying to bring something new to the area.
Great. Now, what's the pastry about? I have to hear more about that.
So that is a breakfast savory item. So it's a breakfast meat. We do a sausage link and bacon, and comes with, it's inside of a sweet roll with cheddar cheese.
Oh man. Okay. I got to try one of those. Sounds like a fancy type of a scone or something, right?
It's a very sweet dough.
Oh.
So it's not really like a scone or anything like that.
Wow. Okay. Definitely have to come try some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. And your donuts are delicious too. We really had so much fun coming for the ribbon cutting, and then we kept trying to find excuses to come over to get some stuff to go.
Never need an excuse.
And you guys are, tell everybody where you're located too, for people who have never been to the shop before.
So the address, if you type in, is 1256 Albany Street in Utica. It gets confusing because we are on the corner of Albany and Culver. So, and a storefront is actually on Culver Ave. So, but we're right next to the Armory, right across from Bucky Pools, and right inside the Parkway Jugs Plaza there.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Ramon, the category that you're nominated in is a Catalyst Rising Business category, which means you're newer in business. As we talked about, we did our grand opening last year. So, tell us how you got into the bakery business. What's your background? Why did you get started? And I know you have a special someone who maybe took you under their wing for a little bit and showed you the ropes. So, tell us about that.
Yeah. So I started off really just wanting to get into the business. Wasn't sure what business I really wanted to get into. Started baking with my dad a few years back, and really just kind of fell in love with it and really enjoyed working with my hands, being in the baking industry. I grew up in it. My dad, he owned his own bakery for 30 years, then out his bakery. So I've always been around the industry, around the business, inside the bakery. Then took my time, went to the Marines for 4 years, served there, came home and decided it was time to do something new and start a business.
That's awesome. Well, we're glad you did because, well, I don't know if our waistlines are glad you did, but our taste buds are glad you did. So tell us how your business is doing. What's it been like kind of navigating through all this? I know as a restaurant, pretty tough, but how are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're hanging in there. It's definitely a interesting first year for sure. With everything going on, but like I said, we never actually closed down. We were open the entire time. We did make changes. Like I said, we stopped doing the breakfast for a little while here. We started doing the deli items and kind of changed things up a little bit of change of scenery. So, but we're hanging in there.
That's good to hear. Ramon, anything you're particularly proud of for this year? I mean, it's been, like you said, as a new business owner, what a time, right? To be going through this. Anything in there that just makes you really, really proud?
I mean, aside from, really making it one full year in the business, over a year now, it was really awesome. We were able to contract with the military, with the National Guard right next door. And we were serving them breakfast the entire time through COVID-19.
Wow.
Up to about the end of August is when we stopped servicing them 7 days a week, doing breakfast every day. So that was really cool. Something real fun to do.
Yeah. And probably went a really long way making sure that you kept in business, which is awesome.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely helped us a lot.
Very, very cool. So tell us, what do you think about being a finalist for these awards?
It's awesome. It's honestly surprising.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting anything like that. Wasn't expecting, didn't really know much about it at all. So it's definitely cool to hear that, we're nominated for that.
Yeah, that's, I think, one of the cool parts about this category, again, is the Catalyst Rising Business category. Doesn't mean, so our Catalyst is our young professionals group, for those who are watching or listening who don't know what Catalyst is. It doesn't mean that you have to be a young business owner. It means your business has to be young. So being that you're only a couple years in business, that's what qualifies you for the category. So I love this category because it really kind of gets newer business owners to know what's going on in the community, and it puts a spotlight on you guys. So I think that's awesome. And we are so, so happy to have you as a finalist. Really was really cool to see your name on there, especially, like I said, doing the ribbon cutting with you and trying all of your delicious, delicious food. So cool to see you as a finalist.
Thank you. It's awesome. I mean, we're in a great company. I've seen the other two businesses, and they're real good competition, real good businesses. So it's an honor to be on it, honestly.
Yeah. So tell us also kind of what's coming up in the future for Ramon's. Anything exciting or any new products or anything? I know you just talked about the breakfast. Right. Is it a roll again?
Yeah. So it's the most similar thing I think of would be a sausage roll. It's a breakfast sausage roll, essentially.
Okay. So anything else? I know you always have such innovative products. You had the Denoli, which if you guys have not tried that, oh my God, I don't know what you're waiting for. You have to try it. But anything else exciting or innovative coming up?
We're always working on different things. Don't want to give out too much information, but we're always trying to find new products to bring to the area, whether it's original to us or original just to the area. But we're always working on something, always trying to generate new ideas, and we welcome any ideas any of our customers want to give us too. We always welcome the feedback and appreciate them, try and be involved in the business themselves and give us ideas on different products they like or they've seen over in this part of the world or that part of the country. So yeah,
that's great. I mean, I think that you might have some takers on that because everybody's always trying to think of some cool things. I actually had last night, which I had never heard of before, chicken riggies mixed with greens in one dish, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe somebody has an idea for you to mash up two pastries. I kind of sense like a half moon mashup or something like that would be pretty cool. So if you guys have any ideas, give them to Ramon and maybe you'll see it on the menu. So let's see, what else do we want to talk about today? So we talked about stuff that's new and exciting coming up. How about what's the best way for people to support the bakery? So I know the holidays are coming up. Do you guys have any, pre-orders? Like what's the best way if people are thinking about maybe ordering some stuff for the holidays? Should they get in touch now, or what's the best way to do that?
Absolutely. We're taking pre-orders for Thanksgiving and Christmas as well. We're doing cookie trays. We're doing pies, breads, rolls. Take pre-orders all the way up to Probably about Sunday before Thanksgiving, we'll cut those off.
Okay.
But we're also offering gift cards. So come in if you want to give someone a stocking stuffer, a coworker, anything like that. We do have gift cards on hand. So best way is definitely pre-order for sure.
Okay. And what are your hours that you're open usually? And what's any special like things people should know about COVID just to come in and get something? Is there special precautions or hours that you're open?
So we're still open normal hours. We're open Wednesday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. currently. As far as any precautions, we have no extra special precautions. It's your standard, mask, distancing, all that.
Mm-hmm.
We are sanitizing on a regular basis. And we also still do and always will offer curbside pickup. So if you just give us a call and say, hey, we don't feel comfortable or we can't walk or whatever the case is, we will gladly walk it out to you, deliver it to your vehicle that way.
Okay, that's awesome. And also not any information that I needed to know because
Right.
because now I'm going to take advantage of that too.
Right.
So that's great to know because a lot of places I think have kind of like almost eased up and gotten out of that. But it really,
Right.
There are a lot of families and really even seniors. I mean, that's like the most vulnerable, right?
Yeah,
And
we have a lot of seniors, and we've done it ever since day one of opening before COVID-19, just for people who have trouble walking or, it's too, they can't handle the weather, whatever the case is. We definitely try to take care of the customers as best we can that way.
yeah, that's awesome. That's really good to know. So Ramon, anything else that you guys are involved in or anything else that you'd like to share with everybody about your business? The floor is really yours to talk about anything you'd like.
Right now, like I said, we're just trying to, keep our heads down and keep moving forward and keep pushing through. Hopefully get on the other side of this COVID-19. Hopefully everything can kind of clear up and get back to somewhat normal.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right now, we don't have any big plans for the future. Like I said, just kind of keep trucking through it all.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely be supporting you one or maybe a couple pastries at a time. What's the best way for people to find out information about Ramon? So we already gave everybody your hours and your location.
Yes.
Do you guys have a website or any social media pages that you'd like to share?
Yeah, we do have a website, ramons-bakery.com. We are less active on that. We're more active on Facebook and Instagram. You can find us at Ramon's Bakery for each of those.
Okay.
Give us a call at 315-790-5200. Answer any questions, take any orders, help you the best we can in anything we can.
Okay, awesome. Well, you guys heard it right from Ramon's the best way to get in touch and check out all the great things he has to offer. And Ramon, we want to congratulate you once again for being a finalist for our Business of the Year Awards. We really wish you much success and glad to hear that you're doing well throughout all of this. And I think, an important thing for everybody to remember watching, of course, we want you to support all of the businesses that we're recognizing as finalists, but our restaurants really have struggled throughout all of this. And so to make sure that you think about ordering out and supporting them, maybe if you have something to celebrate, you can stop over and again, safely, you can get curbside from Ramon. A lot of ways to support you, Ramon. So we, again, wish you the best of luck, not only for the awards, but for the rest of the year and for the future of your business. We wish you much, much success, especially throughout the holiday season. So make sure you guys, again, mark your calendar for Tuesday, December 15th for our 2020 Business of the Year Awards, airing from 7 to 8 p.m. on CBS-Utica. We'll also have it streaming online for those of you who don't have cable. And you can always check out the show afterwards too. And please go share this podcast so everybody can find out all there is to know about Ramon's Bakery. And again, congratulations, Ramon, and thank you so much for being on with me today.
Thanks for having me, Megan.